Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to English with Ajmal Khan, YouTube channel where English becomes easy, smart, and exam oriented. I'm Muhammad Ajmal Khan, and my YouTube channel, English with Ajmal Khan, is providing you services regarding precis writing, the art of essay writing, English grammar, English vocabulary, and different sorts of other academic writing tips, tools, and methodologies. This is going to be fifth lecture regarding idioms, uses of idioms, meanings, logics, examples, and you can say a rationale regarding the use of idioms. In previous lectures, I have covered idioms on black color, idioms on green color, idioms on blue color, and in today's lecture, share you I'm going to share with you 10 idioms on white color. White color is a symbol of, peace, purity, and simplicity. So I'm pretty hopeful that after watching today's lecture, you would feel more informed, knowledgeable, and more exam, ready. This video lecture is going to be very instrumental, useful, and beneficial for students who are preparing for exams like TOEFL, teaching of English as a foreign language, and IELTS, and other competitive exams like UPSC, like it is observed in India, and CSS, like Central Superior Service, as it is observed in Pakistan. This video lecture is also going to be very instrumental, useful, and beneficial for students who are preparing for English grammar, be it as at school level, college, or university level. So, without wasting time, I would like to move toward today's lecture. But before going towards today's lecture, I would like to show you my YouTube channel and the playlist which I'm talking about actually. So, English with Ajmal Khan is actually my YouTube channel, and let me show you. This is actually playlist of idioms where I have covered black color idioms, green color idioms, blue color idioms, and other common English idioms about time. In coming lectures, I would be covering more idioms on different colors, different themes, and different constructs actually. Uh, let's go back and let me show you my channel. This is English with Ajmal Khan, actually my YouTube channel, and it covers different playlists. Let me show you. This is a playlist which I have recently added. This is on pair of words. The second, playlist is about one word substitution, and third playlist about use of prepositions, and fourth playlist is about sentence correction. Fifth playlist is about vocabulary booster or vocabulary builder, and sixth playlist is about pressy writing tips, tricks, methodologies, and different principles. Where actually I have added different pressy passages which have appeared in different past papers like UPSC and CSS. And next playlist is about English idioms, which I'm talking about right now. And next playlist is about English essay tips, and the last playlist is about English essays. So through this very channel, which is actually English with Ajmal Khan, I'm trying to provide you with quality stuff on precis writing, essay writing, English vocabulary, English grammar, and other academic writing tips and tricks. So I'm pretty hopeful that if you are connected with my YouTube channel, or if you are going to be connected with my YouTube channel, you are going to improve yourself in terms of academic writing, be it in intercommunication skills actually. I'm working at actually communication skills, be it in writing form or be it in spoken form. So I'm pretty hopeful that you are going to subscribe my YouTube channel, and after watching today's lecture you would be more informed and knowledgeable regarding idioms actually. So let us back toward the lecture, and this is today's lectures on English idioms on white color. The first idiom in today's lesson is about white color, and that is actually white lie. Lie is actually something which is not true actually. That is, you can say, a fictitious thing, bogus thing, or wrong thing, knowingly, actually, deliberately. Though a white lie mean a white lie told to protect someone's feelings. When you are trying to hide your feelings or protect your feeling, you are trying to mislead other person, and that is called white lie. And its example is, I told a white lie when I said your drawing looked perfect. जब मैंने ये कहा कि आपकी ड्राइंग परफेक्ट है, तो एक्चुअली आई टोल्ड अ वाइट लाई, बिल्कुल सफेद झूठ बोला मैंने. एंड इट्स हिंट इज, इट्स लॉजिक इज, वाइट मीन शोज इनोसेंस. सो वाइट लाई इज हार्मलेस लाई. कुछ झूठ ऐसे होते हैं जो इतने नुकसानदेह नहीं होते, मसलहत आमेज झूठ होते हैं. सो वाइट लाई, to remember actually white lie, you can think that white mean innocence and lie is definitely lie. White lie is a lie which is harmless actually, which is not detrimental, which is not going to be damaging in severe or in severity. Second idiom on white color is white elephant. Elephant is an animal, a huge animal, an animal which belongs to forest. So a white elephant means something which is very expensive but useless. At the same time, something which is very expensive, which is very dearly actually, which for to something for which you have to pay a heavy price, but that very particular thing is useless, futile actually. So example is that luxury car became a white elephant after fuel prices rose. कि कीमतें जब फ्यूल की कीमतें बढ़ी, तो वो जो वाइट जो लग्जरी कार थी, जो कि वाइट एलिफेंट थी बेसिकली, वो क्या थी, वो वाइट लाई बन वो वाइट एलिफेंट बन गई एक्चुअली. यानी लग्जरी कार थी, लेकिन कीमतें, पेट्रोल की कीमतें बढ़ी, तो वो बेकार हो गई. तो वो क्या बन गई, कीमती तो थी, लग्जरीज तो थी, एग्जैक्टिव थी, बट क्योंकि पेट्रोल की कीमतें, फ्यूल की कीमतें बढ़ी, तो वो यूजलेस हो गई. सो दैट वाइट लग्जरी कार टर्न्ड एक्चुअली वाइट elephant. So its hint is actually, it comes from royal Siam, where white elephants were sacred but costly. एक रॉयल, एक बादशाह जो था श्याम, उस उससे इसको रिलेट किया जाता है. उसके पास वाइल्ड एलिफेंट्स हुआ करते थे जो बड़े सैक्रेड, मुकद्दस समझे जाते थे. वाइट एलिफेंट्स ऑफ किंग और रॉयल श्याम वर एक्चुअली very costly, but they were actually very sacred, holy, and very costly. So this is actually hint or reference to remember white elephant. And third one is a white flag. It is observed in today's world that when a country wants to surrender, or when a force wants to surrender, it raises white flag. White flag is an indication, it is a gesture, it is a hint that we don't want to fight anymore. We just want peace. So actually white color shows and indicates and denotes peace. So white raise a white flag mean to surrender or accept defeat, mean to accept that we are defeated, we don't want to fight any further. So we want peace, and we want ceasefire. So example is, after arguing for hours, he finally raised a white flag. कि उसने कई घंटे बहस की, but at the end finally he raised a white flag, mean he showed that now I am surrendered, I don't want to argue more, and now I am done. So its hint is, white flag mean it is a peace, it is a symbol of surrender actually. And then fourth idiom on white color is white as a sheet. It means very pale due to fear or shock. When a person becomes shocked and out of fear, and his face turns pale, it means we can say that that person is as white as a sheet. Example is, let's look at its example. She turned white as a sheet after hearing the news. कि उस बंदी ने जब भी न्यूज सुनी, तो she got white as a sheet. Mean उसका कलर जो है, उसके चेहरे से जो blood था, that blood disappeared from her face, and she become shocked out of fear, and she turned white as a sheet. So hence it's, fear drains color and blood from one's face. When a person becomes fearful, frightened, and shocked, so his or her face turns white, because of because of low level of blood circulation. So white as a sheet mean when a person becomes pale out of fear or shock. And the next idiom on white collar is white collar job. White collar job is actually official job, a professional job in which your collar remains white. It does not gets tainted, it does not gets dirty actually. So it is an official job, professional job, where you become, where you remain in an air conditioned room, and your job is no longer a job like labor actually. So example is, he left a blue collar job to take a white collar position in a bank. White collar job is actually opposite of blue collar job. Blue collar job is a job where you are in a position of a laborer actually. You are working as a laborer actually. You are not an official, you are not on an official position. You are not a professional actually. You are working as an unskilled labor, a labor who is paid very meager amount actually, very low amount, very few pennies for long hours job. So white collar job is opposite to the, yeah, it is actually on the opposite end of the blue collar job. So hint is, office workers more white shirts and laborers wear blue shirts actually. So you would have observed in today's world that people who are on high position, dignitaries, signatories, PM, prime minister, chief minister, or ministers, they are really wearing white ties and white shirts. They look professional, they look official, they look dignitaries and influential people. So white collar job mean a job which is influential job, which is professional job, which is official job. Hopefully you have got my point. And on the other hand, you can say a white blue collar job is a job wherein you are not a skilled person, you are not a professional, you are not an official, and you are not on in a high position, rather you are on a low position like a labor does. And the sixth idiom on the white color is whitewash something. To whitewash something mean to hide the truth and to hide the mistakes actually. Whitewash mean errors, have someone has committed errors, someone has done something wrong, and now he is whitewashing, mean he's trying to hide mistakes, errors, and flaws, loopholes, and lacunas, and he or she is trying to undo the something which which has been done in a wrong way, in an erroneous way actually. To whitewash something mean to hide a truth, to hide a mistake, to hide an error, to hide a something which was done in a wrong way. So let us watch its example actually. The report whitewashed all the company's problems. The report which appeared today, it has whitewashed the company's problems of the past actually. So whitewash means to remove, to hide, to protect, to to, you can say, whitewash something which was done in a wrong way actually. So to hint is to paint over defects or hide reality, mean someone has committed a mistake, it is reality. And to whitewash mean to paint over it, mean to hide it, to hide the mistake actually. So hopefully you have got my point. To whitewash something mean to hide some mistake, to hide something wrong. And the next idiom on white color is whiter than white. Very interesting idiom on white color. It means completely honest, pure, something said, you can say ironically as well. Whiter than white, white is already white, it cannot be more whiter than white. So whiter than white mean, it is really said ironically when someone is more honest, dead honest, and someone is more pure actually, more genuine actually. So its example is, the minister claimed to be whiter than white. Minister claimed that I am whiter than white, mean I am honest in a matchless way, in an unprecedented way actually. So whiter than white means something, someone who is more honest, dead honest, honest to the highest level. So its hint is white shows color. White is a color which shows purity actually, which shows innocence actually, which shows genuineness, genuinity. And whiter than white is actually exaggerating one's honesty, it is exaggerating one's innocence. It is like, it is equivalent to say that I am more honest than anyone can be. So the next idiom on the white color is white knight. Knight is actually, you can say, in Britain or in British or in United Nations, in United Kingdom, actually knight is like a title of a king, you can say. A person who is performing noble service, a person who is performing, in foreign services, or person performing military service of highest, authority. So knight, you can say, knight means someone like who is king. So white knight means someone who rescues another from difficulty. White knight would be a knight, would be a person who would be rescuing, protecting someone from some difficulty, some hard times, tough times. So its example is an investor played the white knight and saved the business. An investor came, appeared and acted like a white knight and saved the business from, getting, you know, flopped or getting, lost. So hint is from medieval knights, middle-aged knights in the white armor heroes. In middle ages, actually, white knight used to be dressed in white color, and they were considered heroes. Actually, they used to protect, common subjects from tough times, hard times, and, difficult times. So the next idiom, which is second last, is going to be second last idiom, that is white heat. White heat is extreme passion or intensity. It shows actually severity, it shows intensity, it shows highest degree. So it shows highest passion, energy, spark, momentum, and intensity. Actually, heat, heat, you have observed the, fire turns red, and then when it is on the extreme, when fire is on the extreme level or degree, it appears to be white. Actually, so that shows white heat mean extreme, something on the extreme. Passion to be on the extreme means something, mean energy or passion or spark at the highest level, or at the highest degree. Actually, so white heat, let's use it in an example, in a sentence. The debate reached white heat before the decision. Mean debate, there was a debate being, occurred, being, there was, people were discussing actually some matter, and before decision the debate reached at the white heat level. White heat level mean a level where energy was highest, at the highest level, passion was at the highest level, and argumentation, and you can say, exchange of arguments observed highest level of passion, energy, momentum, spark, and, insights. So white heat mean extreme passion, energy, and intensity. So hint, metal turns white when extremely hot. When a metal is, burned, when a metal is, heated, it becomes white when it is heated on the extreme level. Actually, so it is a hint to remember that white heat mean it shows extreme intensity, it shows the highest intensity, it shows the highest energy, momentum, and spark. Actually, and the last idiom of today's session is in black and white. In black and white mean clearly written, in or officially recorded. I mean, when something is recorded on the papers, actually, a great hint to remember this idiom on in black and white is, mean a page is of white color, and when something is written, it is written with black ink. Actually, so when something is written with black ink on the white paper, it is actually recorded, and it becomes a piece of record and piece of official document, something evidential, something of evidence. Actually, so let's use it in example. Always get your contract in black and white. Mean whenever you sign an agreement or contract, write down it in black and white. Mean make it a part of the record. Actually, so hint is black ink on the white paper, it shows clarity. White paper, something written in the black ink, mean contrast. White page and written, something written on it in the black with the help of black ink, so it shows a proof, it shows an evidence, it shows a record, it shows clarity. Actually, so hopefully you have listened to this lecture attentively. This was actually today's session on white collar idioms. These 10 idioms are very useful for students who are preparing for college, school, or university level exams regarding English grammar. And this lecture is again very useful for people who are preparing for IELTS and TOEFL and other competitive exams like UPSC as it's observed in India and CSS as it is observed in Pakistan. So see you in the next video, which would be another video on the English idioms on different themes, different concepts and constructs. If you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel till now, subscribe it. And if you have liked this video, like it and share it with those whom you think that they are in the need of this type of stuff. Take good care of yourself and see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.